later. It's okay.
Yeah, we started early, so I was happy.
All right, let me see here.
Do I look far away?
No, you're
No.
good.
Okay.
No, you look good.
Okay. I have a different desk. We switched out desks, and it's a little different.
Oh. All right, what is the deal here? Hang on. There it goes.
A little different.
Oh. Okay, no thanks. Top 10, here we go. All right. Now let me record. So much to do for an old lady.
I know.
Okay. What do you mean you know? Are you saying old?
What?
What are you saying? I'm old? Well, I am.
No, I'm talking about me.
No. Right. Okay, people. Hello and welcome to our Zoom cocktail hour. What y'all drinking? Don't shame me and say you're drinking.
I have a Truly.
Diet
What?
soda.
Club soda cranberry.
I have a.
It's
I have
early
a
in
cocktail.
Oh, you got a cocktail.
Yeah.
It's early in California still, so I have to get my daughter someplace after this. So you know.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah.
driving while drinking those Cosmos.
No. Mm-mm.
No. All right.
I'll wait till after.
We will go ahead and start taking people from the top chat. And I'm so glad you guys were able to join us. We've got so many beautiful mediums. We've got Courtney, Dylan, and all their information, by the way, is going to be on this screen at some point, plus in the YouTube description box. So we have Courtney, we have Jennifer, we have Ginger, and we have Denise Ramon. And all their information. Oh, you guys know them. You know, they're family. They're a family, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels that way.
And
Yes.
they're going to channel Erik, of course, my lovely son. I love you, Erik.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, that's what he says. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and any other deceased loved ones that you want to talk to. But all right, so I've got a couple of questions first from international people.
Okay.
Nancy A. from Argentina. Please ask my father, Carlos, what should I do this year and the next to improve my financial and economic situation, which is apparently some free fall. I mean, Argentina is apparently a mess. So.
Mm-hmm.
I hear prioritize.
Yep, I was hearing watch the spending. Pay attention to the spending.
I got the same. I got
Same thing. Yeah.
Watch it because I show straight line. So watch your budget, how you're what you're doing.
I saw like a budget, same thing, and crossing certain things out. Like just what you can cut some stuff. Even though
I
it's
got
not super fun.
Yeah, I got like the prioritize, like write out what's most important and what's to least important of what you can get rid of.
If you move to a different country,
I'm not getting that right now, but
that's going to be more on our finances, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. I've been speaking with this girl, Terry Yuki, Y-U-K-I. Terrell is her real name. But anyway, she told me today by email, and she didn't ask me to ask this question, but I'm just my little love Mochi, little dog, had a stroke in my arms a year ago on Thanksgiving morning with 16 people coming for dinner, and she has not recovered yet. Can we get a message? Because for some reason, I think I got a message from this little thing to reach out and ask and connect Mochi, I don't know if it's a girl or boy, with Terry. Because I felt like he was whispering in my ear. So can we get a message that will put her heart at ease?
Well, I'm getting that there was some defect, which obviously with the stroke, there's something not right. But I also am getting that this puppy's going to come back to her soon.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
It's still, the puppy's still living. The dog she has is still living.
No, died of a stroke.
It passed. Okay, because I know there has been dogs that have had that happen, and they were still living.
That's true.
Okay.
She didn't say she died, but anyway, she hadn't recovered. So from the dogs, stroke, so it must have died. I'm having red wine.
I was getting that it was supposed to happen. There was it was preventing for further sufferings, what I'm hearing. This was like
something with a heart valve too. It like doesn't something defect possibly.
It can happen where you have a thrombus on one of the heart valve leaflets.
Okay, it just keeps showing me the valve in the heart.
And strokes. that a stroke happens because little emboli from little pieces of that clot that can occur on a defective heart valve.
I think this dog is still on the planet. Is anybody else? Yeah. Am I don't know.
Well, that's why I was asking if it was still alive or not, because I could still feel it.
Yeah, same.
Well, I mean,
I'll still had it.
Look at this, but maybe he is in
Well,
a way.
This puppy's telling me though that he's coming back.
Yeah. So
maybe he is on the planet in another puppy body.
Yeah.
Go puppy shopping. Okay. So my last one is, it's really strange. I am very proud to say that I am a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Medical Society. I got pinned in 1980, it was a long time ago. I was, it's very hard to get that, to get nominated for, which I was.
Prestigious.
I got it. Very prestigious. And I was looking for my pin, and I don't practice medicine anymore. So, and I couldn't find it on my lapel of my white coat. So and I, if I just looked on the ground in my messy closet, it probably would have been there. But something compelled me to call AOA and try to get another one. And I don't know why. I would never wear a white coat again or anything. And so, but anyway, so I talked to this lady, Lori, and her friend who also works at AOA, lost her son, Liam, to an overdose. He had problems with fentanyl. And of course, a horrible club to be a part of. But I felt like Erik and Liam guided me to want to have that pen that I will never use. What the hell is on there?
To make the phone call?
Yeah. Why would I? So anyway, now it was they looked looked me up and found Erik, and now that sitting in all sorts of stuff.
Just to make that connection.
That's why, it was to make that connection.
So she's going to try, Liam's mom's, Libby, is going to try to call in during the radio show tomorrow. But any message from Liam? And they're in Colorado. I think she lives in Aurora, Colorado. Libby.
I'm just getting that he is trying to communicate. He's around her trying to get her attention. Yeah. And he'll do whatever it takes is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
Is Erik working together with Liam?
Yes.
Because they both
I hear yes.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I see him working. I see him working real hard. When you mentioned Ginger about getting her attention, that's to get her attention. And Erik says the way to get her attention was for you to think about your pen and to do that connection. I feel like it's just going to spread off into much more than just that one phone call.
I hope to help her.
And she's on the road to mending is what I'm hearing. Like she's on that road to healing, instead of just feeling like she's stuck, like she's going to start moving forward now. So
Liam, are you and Erik working together to get her attention?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Any message from your mama to
I'm actually feeling like there's going to be something that she does as far as fentanyl awareness. I am actually feeling that she is being led to something bigger.
Tell her story, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Anyway, she'll hopefully call him tomorrow, but we'll see. I think I only told this to Lori, but hope this all doesn't overwhelm for Libby. But I want to be there for her, mother to mother. All right, let's go for the chatters. Suzanne Taylor in England. Hi, my lovelies. Will I get a build house not far from where I'm living, or will I move somewhere even better?
What's that first name again?
Oh, Suzanne Taylor.
She get a new built house.
Oh, what's funny is I'm actually feeling like there's a house that's better for her than a new build house.
I
Yeah,
get the
same,
same.
same,
That's-
same
I get the
thing.
Yeah,
same.
that's a couple years old or something, like has had one family or one, person in it already.
Yeah, yeah. I got the same
I got-
thing.
Yeah, I got already
Yeah.
built, is what I heard. Already built, like turnkey, like ready, not have to build.
Good. That's much
And
better.
it's there, but it's nice. It's like, because I think she's,
Yeah.
and this is not a bad thing. She's like particular about what she wants, and that's great. But it feels like it meets, there's a list, and it's very specific and it meets the qualifications. So I think it's
Mhm.
positive.
That's awesome. And by the way, Nora wasn't able to come on because she's super sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't
send her
know.
healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's having a green stuff and her
Oh
sinus.
no.
So
No
I
fun.
feel so bad for her.
I just gave her some things to tell her doctor tomorrow because it's been too long. All right, Cassandra May. Hi, Cassandra. Hi from from New York. Sorry, I need to make this bigger. I'm at a crossroads of my relationship. I know what I need to do, but my fear and ego is still controlling my mind. Ugh, welcome to the party. Can I get encouragement from my late grandma, Joyce Link from New York?
I
I'm
really am
smiling.
seeing from her is like you can't grab onto something better if you're hanging on to
Yeah.
Close the
something old.
door.
Yeah.
It's
On the
like
old?
it's time to move on. And from I forget the grandma's name, but I'm feeling the energy of grandma, and she's very strong. And I
Yeah.
also have this like very strong personality. She's kind of making me smile because she's like all business, and she's showing me that, you can telling me you can do this, telling her rather, you can do this. Like, it's time, you know what you need to do. You're strong.
Good.
It's time to close the door.
Yeah, I was hearing this kind of the same thing. Don't doubt, don't second guess yourself. Like, don't doubt those decisions. You're being pushed to make those decisions. So
Yeah.
take that step forward to do it.
Her grandmother shows me her at the edge, and she says, and that's why where her second thoughts are, all she just needs to do is just put one
Take the
foot out
leap.
there.
Next step.
Take the leap.
Just,
It feels like there's a whole new life waiting for you too. Like,
Yes.
beyond, and I'm
Yes.
hearing, and beyond your imagination, like actually you've got a whole, it feels even more than the frontier of your relationship. Like, if you want to be with somebody new, I feel like there's a lot of beautiful change that will come in from trusting your intuition on this one, even though it's hard.
Yeah. Remember to ask help from your guides and your guardian angel and from Erik, guys.
Well, change is the worst thing, right? I mean, humans don't like it. That's the one thing the human mind does not like change. So
even when it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stay where you're comfortable.
I know. And that's why people remain in victimhood in their illness. They've identified so much with their diabetes.
And the fear of the unknown too.
Yeah. They don't know. So anyway. All right. Claudia G from Mexico. I don't understand this quite. I felt my death because I was choking with food and couldn't breathe. Was taken to the hospital. I'm okay. Was this a casualty or soul was it, I guess, like a free will, or was it soul contract?
Like an exit point?
That's what I got, the same word. Yeah.
Exit point.
Wow. Okay. And she obviously did not take that exit point. Why?
She's not
More work
finished.
to do.
Done.
More work to do.
She's not done.
Yeah, and she didn't really want to go.
Yeah.
We don't want her to go. What is
I mean, I have to say, this is what Erik is showing me. Sometimes in life, with everybody has this moment, I think. Things will be so overwhelming, right? And it's like, oh, I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want this life, or I don't want to live, whatever the thoughts are. And then something like that happens, and you realize how much you do want to live. And it takes that for you to step out of that. Is what he's saying.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Nancy P from New York. Apparently I have sadness and depression stored in my pancreas, chronic pancreatitis. How can I help move that? Or will the main service move it in time? I think you already had that. So that releases trapped emotions. But why does she have it stored in her pancreas? Is it some other life thing, or this life thing, or why is
This
that?
life, this life. 1 second.
And I get there's anger wrapped up in that, what I'm
Yeah.
getting. I just
Yeah.
get there's anger, and Erik is saying sometimes that's where we like to store our anger, just it depends on the person, but we store anger in different places, and I get this is where she likes to store her anger. I mean, she's not saying I want to store it there, but this is where her body feels comfortable, where it can hide it out or whatever.
What are other places to store anger? The
Liver.
heart,
Liver.
The liver's a big one.
Yeah.
What about
Yes.
the joints, like arthritis?
Joints, sometimes kidneys.
Yeah,
knees
and
even
I think the
sometimes.
joints are sometimes fear because of moving. You know, you just stay.
Oh, want to stay still.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Flexibility.
sadness, depression stored in the pancreas, it kind of makes sense because maybe people like that are so sad are not able to digest the sweetness of life, the goodness of life, the happiness of life, and digestion pancreas.
Yeah.
So
This is interesting what Denise said, because my sense was, or what I was getting was that this might sound strange, but she might be more comfortable with sadness and depression or more identify with it more, or it's like, then
What
like
you know.
what you know
is
then getting
comfortable.
into like this anger, if you push it down enough, it's like you almost don't even know you have it, you know.
It's like your new normal. It's like a normal, like your new normal kind of thing.
Yeah. So I think it's interesting because my sense is to some of this anger might help move some of the sadness too. Like that feels to me like what you get in touch with first. I don't know if that makes sense.
Maybe she needs to connect with her anger, with her inner anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was getting is that she doesn't want to let go of her anger. And so when somebody wrongs us or when something upsets us, we actually feel like we have the right to be angry. Like I should be angry about this. And at some point, it just becomes so dysfunctional that if you don't process and forgive whatever it was that happened, you keep the anger. And that's what I was getting initially in the beginning of this. It stems right back to anger. All of it does.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got from Erik, I was hearing him say that forgiving doesn't always mean that it's okay what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
You're really releasing. Yeah. So it's not always you're not okay with what happened when you forgive. It's okay to forgive. You're doing that for you, for yourself, to let that go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It reminds me of one of my favorite quotes. Forgiveness is the scent of violet sheds on the heel that crushes it.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. All right. So can you guys help her? Any of you guys, like doing blocks or inner child work?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think any of us could.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Check out their websites, which are going to be in the description box. Okay, Tina Owens from Coleman, Alabama. Is there a good career for her with benefits?
What's her first name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tina Owens. Coleman,
Tina.
Alabama. Good old Southern girl.
I got a yes, but also I got that if you're looking for too many details in something, sometimes you're going to miss something else. That's what I was getting, like I know you want benefits, but sometimes if you look for too many things, then you're going to pass up something that may turn into something good.
Those narrowing it so much. Blinders.
Right. Be open. Be more open for things to come to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Trust.
All right. Elizabeth from Rochester, New York, is a message from me from the biblical figure Methuselah, who's my same age, actually. So
wow.
Yeah. Old as Methuselah. I'm the same age as Methuselah. You guys did it.
I just figured you were making. Yeah, you were making a joke. I was like, what?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm slow today.
We're all trying to zone in to get the answer.
I'm a little slow today.
Why is he randomly showing up with his sword?
I feel like there's a past life connection here. Like, Elizabeth was with. I'm not familiar with this character, but this being, but was with this being at the time, and that they have worked together. That's my sense.
Interesting. Why showing
There's
up now?
there's definitely a
What is it telling you?
connection.
I'm hearing confidence and strength. She needs to work on
Heard
her
strength.
self-esteem. Yeah.
That's
heard
what
that
I
too.
got, Jennifer, was her
Yeah.
strength. I heard
Mhm.
stand in your
Yeah.
strength,
Oh,
stand in your,
Mhm.
stand in your
No, that's
power.
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Mhm.
cool.
Like holding the sword. Like hold the sword for
Sword, like, be
yourself.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're holding
You
it.
you
just
have
gotta
the
remember.
power. It's
Yeah,
your
exactly.
power.
And
Cool.
Erik says if you don't know how to do that, make it a fun adventure. You don't have to stress about not knowing how to find that like holding your strength, getting into your strength. He said make it a journey, make it fun so you can enjoy the footsteps along the way. Because that way, when you do, as you start to grab onto pieces of it, you're for sure not going to let it go again.
All right. Rontavia Mason from Knoxville, Tennessee wants life advice.
What's love advice?
Is he looking for it? Is he in it? Just
Right.
anything?
The first thing I heard was let go. And so my sense is that there's something he might be holding on to, like energy from an old person, or like start to let go of that. To let love in. So I feel like I need a little more specifics with the question,
Yeah.
but
I do too. I do too.
I heard, yeah, but I heard
Yeah, just-
that. So
Next time, just give a lot more particulars. Like, well, I had an ex that destroyed my confidence. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
whatever.
Or do you need guidance on the relationship you're in, or
Yeah,
are you
right.
looking for
Like,
a
yeah, yeah.
relationship?
Yeah, we need more. Right.
Yeah.
More specifics, people. All right, Ashley, I think her last initial is P. In Houston, what is my soul's mission or purpose this lifetime? And what steps should I take next?
There's a lot. So many things.
I know. Erik says number
Main
one
one.
is
The one she needs to hear now. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah.
What Erik says, one of the main ones is for her to really, it's like, and it sounds so cliche, but the way he says, turn around and look at you and see how beautiful you are. And he's not talking about looks, he's talking about the inside. And the way he shows me about turn around and look at you and see how beautiful you are and start falling in love with those parts of you. Because he says, as you start to do that, then it starts to turn around on the outside and everybody gets to see you. And then you're going to know where to maneuver and it will help you in your journey, is what he's telling me.
That's beautiful. All right, Taylor from Northbrook, Illinois. Could I have a message or piece of advice from my brother, Mark? I miss him so much every day.
Mm.
I'm going to look up something real quick.
I feel like he was being funny, but I heard him say, you need to drive faster, but I believe this is just a joke. Like, this is his advice to drive
Take
faster.
a chance, because I was hearing take more chances, step
Yeah,
outside the
dude.
box, take more chances.
Yeah.
But I was hearing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got this
Wow.
like funny, warm energy. I really like.
Yeah.
He's a sweet,
Yeah,
funny
please
guy.
do not go out and drive super fast.
Yeah, right.
Get yourself a
No,
ticket
no,
or something.
no,
He's
no.
being
Jennifer
Total
said.
Yeah.
She
You
gets a
told
speeding
me to
ticket,
drive
and she's
fast.
like, Jennifer said it.
Yeah, she gonna send y'all the speeding ticket.
Yeah.
Grace in. I have decided to work with the divine team. Have invited them, but I still don't get any answers. What should I improve on for smooth communication with spirits? Is there an
Get
easy?
rid of that expectation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it
right.
exactly. That's it.
Exactly.
I
Like,
heard
people
relax.
a lot of times think that it's gonna be like this, like a conversation like this, and it's so subtle.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
just
it takes practice to
yeah.
to bring all this information in, and everybody has different filters, of course, but it takes practice,
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
it
do this.
does.
But when you want to answer from somebody, you really need to. This is something that Erik had told me when I had this question before from somebody, and something that does help sometimes is to try to think of, like, clear your mind, but don't look for the answer. Just kind of think of what maybe you might think the answer might be, and they're going to put the answer in there when you do that. Sometimes that
Yeah.
works, not always, but sometimes it helps get your focus off of looking for it.
Yeah, because everything is energy, and
Mhm.
expectation is very dense, and it's so
The-
hard
Yes.
And
get
trust. I
depression.
just heard trust it. Yeah.
Grief is
Yes.
and lack of trust. Those are all, you have to have a higher vibrational frequency of your energy,
Yep.
which means not having expectations or distrust or skepticism or, well, you can't not have
Yeah,
grief.
you have to trust it. Trust what, because you are getting answers is what I'm hearing. You don't feel like it's the answers from them because you're expecting it to come in different.
Yeah. Well, I will say this too. This is just for anybody who wants to hear it. I know a lot of psychics, and when you are asking about information that you are directly connected to the outcome, it is so hard to get your desires and your ego out of the way to hear the answer, because you are going to naturally like shift anything that you feel like you're getting, any signs you're getting to the desired outcome.
Mhm.
That's
So
true.
Okay.
If you have anything invested in the answer, right? Like
Yep.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
easier to read for people when you don't have a vested interest in the answers.
Right. This is good for everybody to hear. All right. Now I want
Yeah,
to tell
this
you
is
guys
true.
that we had a whole session on meditation, and Eric said, Mama, you've got to start meditating. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to put it on my index card to do list right after exercise and bathe and open the mail.
Mhm.
OCD. So anyway, I got this awesome app called Insight Timer. I don't
That's
know
what
why
I use too. I use that
It-
one too.
It is so good. But anyway, I've spent 10 minutes a day so far. And I really, really like it. But I also was texting my daughter, Christina, and her husband, Houston, and their kids, Harper and Juliet, because I mean, they have hundreds of stuff just for kids. Cute little guided meditations or help going to
Aw.
sleep. I mean, this thing, it's like
That's neat.
Let me get
15,000
in my
teachers
notes
on
right
it.
now.
I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, I
I'm
don't know
doing
Yeah,
the
learn
kids
how to
ones.
meditate in 7
In-
days first.
What's it called? Inside?
Timer?
It's called Insight Timer. Let me show you what it looks like.
Okay.
Putting it in
Insight.
my notes right now.
See that
Yeah.
one with the little
Mm.
bowl Insight
Yeah,
Timer?
that's what I use. I use that same
Oh
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right, good.
It's got
Okay.
Thank
everything.
you.
I am so. I think Eric, did you lead me to that?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
I just heard yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know why. I just told Christina and Houston about that. Maybe my other kids would do that too, but maybe she's the only one who would. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can meditate. That's pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check that out too.
Yeah, me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But you know, it's what they share is so much of the stuff that you guys have shared with me too. So that means something to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is that Winnie?
Yes. Sorry.
Winnie. No, we love to hear Winnie. All
I
right.
don't love to hear Winnie sometimes.
Ah,
I
Hi,
have to
Katia
go.
from California. Katia, Kathya from California. What is my soul's contract? I guess the main one. Like we all have a lot.
Well, right away, I got that she's a healer. She has a big heart.
Hmm.
And being a healer doesn't mean you have to be a doctor or a guru or anything like that. But I just get like, tap into that part. Start, if you haven't yet, when I say tap into it, just start being curious with yourself and thinking about that. And then Eric says, like, read things and just like start investigating that kind of stuff.
Do any of you guys teach people healing? Or is
When I do the sessions, when I do the mediumship training, we talk about the healing parts too. Healing,
Yeah.
like self-healing and healing others, but not like it's not the main focus of
okay.
it.
Because everybody has the potential to heal themselves.
Yes. And I teach people what I know, during a session if they want to know, and
Mhm.
give them some tips that that came to me in meditation on how to give what it is I know. That's
Right.
easy to connect, but there's so much out there now
Yeah.
to help you.
Awesome. All right. Let's see. All right, Jamie S. from Tampa. Should I work at the job that just hired me, or should I wait for the job that I actually want?
I get
I
work
heard
at the
you'll
job
be-
that just hired you.
Yeah, I did too. And if the one that you actually want comes along, I mean,
Yeah.
it's always better to just have that job, is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing. Grab that
Okay.
one that you have, especially now, right now. I've heard a lot of people having a hard time
Yeah.
getting a
It
job.
feels like it leads to something even better, actually. That's what I
That's
keep
what I
getting.
heard.
It's
Yeah.
I
like,
got
just
that
start
too. You'll be
there and then you'll be surprised. Yeah.
yeah. So
Good.
I
Maybe
got that's
better
what
than
I
you
got.
think.
You'll be surprised by going there.
Okay. Susan Beardsley from Ocean Grove, Australia. Oh, I bet that's pretty. Who is that vet? That Australian vet is so handsome. Oh my God. Anyway, in the comment, Susan Beardsley from Ocean Grove, Australia. Will I be buying a new home soon? And is it the one I love?
You're not going to
I
get
got
something
it.
you don't like, is what I just heard. You're not going to get something you don't like.
I got a yes, and I
I
got
did
that you'll
too.
love it. And I got you're gonna love it. You're not gonna buy something like Ginger said that you don't like, but I got that
Right.
you will love it.
All right.
Yes, there's a new home.
Awesome. So look,
Definitely.
we had the lunar eclipse in Houston, supposedly at max at 2 a.m. So of course,
Today?
cloud cover went, this morning,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It went from 45% cloud cover to 88%. So,
Yeah, we had clouds. I couldn't see anything. We had rain and clouds. So
oh God, this better not happen to the solar eclipse. It's got to go right over the hill country, on the 8th, I think. So better or not,
Wow.
I'm going to have my business with the sun. So, Bretta Kavanagh from Ireland. Will my estranged son ever come back to me? His name is Rory.
I got yes. I heard yes, but not soon. Like a little bit down the road there.
Oh,
It's going to be
Erik,
some healing.
how can we make that happen? And there was one story not that long ago where the same thing with this woman, and Erik and I gave her advice on what to do, and it worked. It was like,
Yeah.
it's too complicated to go into, but
Well, you know what? If you just send that energy out and see him coming back to you, visualize him coming back to you, and send out unconditional love. You love him perfectly the way he is, unconditional love with that green heart chakra light. I don't know. That always works for me to send out to get a connection. And people, I've heard that have tried that. It works. So just send out some green love light.
He has lessons in stubbornness and he's got anger. So those things need to be softened.
Yeah.
So, when you're sending out that energy, ask it to kind of soften his stubbornness and anger.
Yeah, that love, like encircle him with that love energy and what Jennifer said. Yeah.
Well, today, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I also hear to forgive yourself. Like, this isn't all you, and I like, because she and of course you would hold on to pain from this, I'm not saying to, but to really own the part that maybe is that something to do with you, but this isn't all you.
That's good.
And really forgive yourself here, if possible. Yeah.
Because I get the son has a lot of shame in him. And that explains why he has
feel it
that
like a
anger
wall?
and that.
Do you feel that like a wall? Like, I feel like there's a wall, like this big thick wall between both of them from that, from like what you guys are saying, like all that stuff is in between them. Yeah.
That's tough. Is there a reason for this? Are there lessons to be learned?
So there's karmic and past life energy.
Yeah.
Yes, there's karmic and past life energy. This is not the first time these two souls have been like magnets that, like with the same side. Yeah. This is not the first lifetime this has happened.
Wow. Okay. By the way, for that person, but for everyone, this is full moon in Libra that started today. And so this is 3 months of where things you want, whether it's a new relationship, etc., will manifest much easier. For example, if you are in a relationship, if you commit to it, it will be a forever relationship. So that brings me to my next question. My son, I want me to do.
Lucas.
Well, you just did. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
he's been talking,
Everybody knows your son's Lucas,
I
right?
he's been talking a lot to this woman because he finally found out from a text from her. The mom texted me that the daughter finds him extremely attractive, as otherwise he was too shy. But now he started phoning and they're talking together. This is the time, 3 months period where a relationship can become permanent. What do y'all see? He never watches these. Thank God. Oh Jesus.
Is she a
Does he
bit
know?
older? Is she a bit older than him?
Like 2 years. Yeah.
Good. Okay. I was
I get
hearing
excitement.
she's a bit older. She's a bit older.
I-
And
Yeah,
feeling
this
real
feels
positive.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I get excitement from it.
Good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh God, thank God.
That's
God.
positive.
Thank God he's not a girl. I'm tired of
I know,
paying
it's
for
like-
weddings. Jesus.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. Paige Lindstrom from Santa Cruz, California. Curious if my grandpa Don is one of my guides. If he is up to other things or, other things in the afterlife.
Yeah, he's still around. He's still around.
Is he a
guiding you.
guide?
Yeah.
He helps. He helps.
I
Definitely.
see him I see him very good with his hands, like building
I
stuff.
do too.
Yeah, yeah,
I
me
do
too,
too.
me too,
I-
me too. Yeah, it's all like,
Yeah.
I smell wood and I see
Yeah,
him
yeah, it was
doing
definitely
stuff.
woodworking. Yeah. So like if
Yes.
you're doing something like putting shelves together or something like that, he's definitely the one to kind
He's
of
got your back, is what I heard. He's
call
got
on.
your
Yeah.
back.
Good
Yeah.
Lord, I could have used Don.
Yeah.
In the days when I was putting together IKEA furniture because
Oh.
put it all
Oh.
backwards.
it's the worst. Oh,
yeah, and all of a
God.
sudden, the part that's particle board would be in the front.
Or
and
like you
instead
get
of
to
Yeah.
the end and you have a couple screws left and you're like, oh no,
Yeah,
this is not
I
good.
Oh God, it's awful.
Where's these go?
Yeah, I know. Okay, so Clorinda from Australia would love a message from Erik about my mental health. Not mine. We already know it. But anyway, Clorinda's mental health.
I keep getting something about self-love, a lot about self-love, to like sometimes with the mental health, and there's more than just this going on is what I'm hearing, but the biggest part is knowing who you are more, knowing
Yeah.
more about you in a deeper sense, and believing it, trusting it, believing it, what your capabilities are, your skills. And I'm talking like personable skills, because I feel like there's a lot of insecurities going on here. So this is where you start, is what I'm hearing. This
Do you
is where you
think
start.
meditation, I think I'm channeling this from for example, Insight, the timer, would help, because this is a really good way to get to know who you really are
Yeah.
apart from your
Yeah.
thoughts. And
Meditation
apart from
always can help.
self-sabotaging thoughts that were planted in you from others, like parents or siblings or society or peers, etc. Would that help her?
It will, yeah.
course.
Meditation can always help. It helps you, get centered, focus,
Grounded, yeah.
and grounded. Yeah, definitely.
Alexandra D from Poland. Is there any spiritual connection between me and my love interest, Omar?
Is there a spiritual connection?
Yeah.
I get that they've been, this isn't their first life together.
Mhm.
And I get like, I don't know how the depths of the relationship is now, but I feel like the friendship is really wanting to be formed in this lifetime. Like
Okay.
get that friendship part working is what I'm hearing. What do y'all get?
I get that there's past life.
I do too, but I'm also getting that I don't know how far it goes as far as a romantic connection
Yeah.
this lifetime.
Yeah, same.
Me too.
There's
Me too.
complications. There's definitely
Yeah.
complications.
It feels
Me
like
too.
there's a lot of there's stuff on both sides that makes it challenging. I would say that.
Mhm.
I have to say, like we go through things sometimes in life that aren't always what we want or how we planned, but it's what we need. It's an experience we need. I feel like this is something like that. Like you're wanting it to be something that it may not end up being, but it's still an experience you need. I'm getting.
Right. All right. Mary Scott. My 29-year-old son, Dharma, who is in San Antonio, became homeless yesterday and has not been heard from since. Please tell me what I need to know about his situation. Mother's nightmare. One of them.
I get that he's still here because he's right here in front of me, the energy. So I get that he's still here.
Okay.
That's so interesting. I get that too. I get these here, but I was going to say for what you just said, Denise, I always feel when somebody's still here, I always feel them in front of me. And if they're not, I feel them behind me.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
He's there's starseed energy here. So he just doesn't do well.
I feel struggle.
Here.
Yeah, I feel struggle.
Yes, it's very hard to be here. There's mental health or addiction are both going on here.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe if he knew that he was from another star system, that it would help him understand himself? Or
not necessarily.
No. Yeah,
he's not there. He's not there for that right now.
He's not in that place yet.
No, he's not.
But it probably helps Mary understand her son better.
Yeah. Something that helps is, and I know I have to do this constantly myself with my own kids. It's their journey. It's happening with them, their journey. They may be our children, but it's their journey. It's what they need to go through sometimes. And that doesn't make it easier when it's that kind of situation for her. You know, it won't make it so much easier because you worry, but just know that it's their journey. It's what they're supposed to be going through. Sometimes helps.
What star system is he from so that Mary can sort of research it and find out more about her son?
This is a question for somebody else. I do not know the answer.
I know you hate that one.
We have a lot of star systems we come from. Our true home is where it's at. That's our true home. But we have a lot of star systems that
what's his main one that has had more?
Where we have like main
like Sirius, Pleiades, Arcturus.
So
and
I'll be very honest with you. I consider starseeds any soul that prefers to do their work someplace else on Earth, which can mean the other side, and that's what I'm getting. He prefers to do his work on the other side. He does not like to incarnate anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So he does his work on the other side. That's what I'm getting.
Interesting. But if he is in another constellation, are any of you guys getting one?
When you said Sirius, I was getting that Sirius. I was getting strong. Are you serious?
All right.
Serious.
Anna H from Omaha. My family's trying to have some mental, spiritual blocks removed, but keep running into issues. What's causing this interference?
I'm getting what? What was it? Spiritual block from
spiritual.
So she's trying to have them removed from herself or from the family. I'm a little confused by the question.
I don't know. My family.
My family. Mental, spiritual.
Right away, I heard from Erik, stubborn.
Okay.
And so their beliefs, and their belief system could be the stubborn too. Their belief system of what they believe,
like thought forms, like I'm not getting better, or this is
or just don't believe. Yeah, you just don't believe how it's going to work. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Allow them to be where they are.
Yeah, you got to allow it. Just allow it. Let go. There's a lot of letting go lessons going on in this situation, is what I'm hearing. Let go and just allow it.
Lesson.
Yeah, I know.
Right below loss.
Well, we want to control. We want control our environments. It's a safety thing. It's in our lives, but that's an illusion. You don't have control only over how you let things affect you or choices you make, but you don't have control how it works out. You know.
Nancy P says, great class, Courtney. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. Tracy Sheehy from Perry. Oh, I just saw something about Perry, Iowa. I think it was a movie. Anyway, my dog hasn't eaten much for 2 days. She's also sleeping a lot. Is her stomach bothering her?
It's a sour feeling. The stomach. It's like, yeah.
Burn. Is it burning?
Burn, like burn, sour.
Yeah. I get it.
What's it from?
She might have ate something.
That's like
ate something. not supposed to eat, something like that's what I'm getting.
She's trying to clear it right now.
Will she get better on her own, or will she benefit by the microbiome optimization?
I think this will pass pretty quickly. Of course, go to the vet and like,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
don't,
yeah.
you know, just do all
Yeah,
the
I
things
hear
that
it
you
will
need to do.
pass.
Yeah, I
hear
don't
it
think
will
it's gonna
pass,
be a
but
big long thing.
Okay.
But I hear with Courtney, go get checked out, go do what you
Yeah.
need to do to feel good yourself.
Yes. Brandon McGill says, hi, everybody's saying hi. I say hi back. Katrina,
Hi.
Kylie. Hi, ladies. Do I share a past life connection with my former student GP who has special needs? Student GP, I don't know what that is. We have a special connection, and she has spoken to her mom on her communication
Her
device.
initials.
About a past
The
life.
initials. I think the GP's initials.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. We have a special connection. She has spoken
I'm
to
getting
her mom
yes.
on her communication device about a past
Ye-
life. Communication
I
device.
do too.
Yeah.
I got chills with
Yep.
that.
I got
Like,
chills too.
Wow.
Ooh.
Can you
And
tell me
super
about
strong.
that? What
Yes.
was that about? Say hi to Matthew, Katrina.
I feel like they were immediate family in another life, like immediate family, like
I get the same thing, like
Yeah.
very close,
Very
though,
close.
very strong bond.
And there's
Immediate
just
family.
such love energy between them.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
it feels so lovely. It's like, oh, I love this.
So
Nice.
I'm actually seeing sisters like
I
in
saw
the
that
hull of
too.
a
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
seeing
Yeah.
them in the hull of a ship, traveling together. Like,
and
yeah.
I was hearing very strong like that too. Like they'd been through something is what I was
Yeah.
getting.
Yeah.
So are you
Yeah.
talking
when you
about
said
the
that.
slave ship or like the Mayflower or
That kind of
like
ship.
yes, yeah, like that kind of ship.
I
like on
seen
the
it as soon as
ocean.
you said it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I get
Wow.
wood. I see wood
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Brenda Shamish from Vancouver. Do you have a message for my deceased brother Joel, whose birthday is today? Happy birthday, Joel.
Oh, happy birthday. My brother's birthday was today.
And have we have we lived many lifetimes together? So Joel, message. And have you lived lots of lifetimes together?
I'm hearing
Yes.
yes, they have.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
got
also
yes.
hearing Joel's passing was part, of course it's all arranged so beautiful, but what I get from him is it was part of the original plan, part of the plan.
That's
This is what
exactly what I was getting. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
okay.
I'm gonna leave first this time. You're gonna have to stay without me. No, you're gonna leave first. Like I'm gonna be that, like that kind of like back and
Wow.
forth.
Yeah, and
Like
and this
soulmate
is
connection.
yes, and you can be soulmates being a brother and a sister
Yep.
or
Mhm,
however.
oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't have to be romance only. But what I'm hearing from him is that he says this was, already planned. You know how it's supposed to go, but it's like it's like a gift that he gave you because this is what got you going in the direction you're going. And he says, thank you. He says he's with you. I see him lighting looks like a cupcake up with a bunch of candles on it or whatever. He says, celebrate. Don't be sad. Celebrate.
Yeah.
All right.
I also heard him say, "Tell her I like her hair." Oh, he likes her hair.
He was clinking glasses too, like beer, like those beer mugs.
Cheers.
Yeah, he was clinking those together. So have a
Cool.
beer.
Because I heard cheers, mate, is what I heard.
Yeah,
So that was funny. You said, cheers, mate.
Yeah, I wanted. It's like have a beer for me tonight or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Julie Ramos from San Diego. Is my reselling jewelry business going to pick up? It's kind of rough lately financially.
I hear it's going to be slow for a while.
Should she do something to make it better or do something else and then along with it? Erik, advice.
I'm hearing Erik say that you need to make a change, like still do this, but add something to it. There needs to be a change to it. Something that is going to pull in more people.
It
feels like needs new energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling in the TikTok shop.
Oh yeah. Anything like that where you can get notoriety, get yourself out there. But something around this energy around it is kind of stagnant.
Yeah.
Is what I'm feeling. It needs to have a little bit of change going to this, but still sell it, but something different to add to it.
Just a little change.
Yeah.
And you might also look into the 369 manifestation thing. You can get just write it down. But I have a diary that 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the, like, for example, the Erik documentary I have. The Erik documentary is massively successful in every way. You have to say is. You can't say will be, because it'll always be will be and never arrive. Anyway, so Nikola Tesla said that the 369 sequence is magical. If you understood the power it had, you would have the keys to the universe for manifesting anything you want. And you guys research it, because it's really, I mean, math is the language of the universe, frankly.
Yeah.
Right.
In this particular sequence. So any of you guys out there, if you want a new love in your life, etc., for 33 days, do that. And then it's very important too that you think about it for 17 seconds. Like for me with the Erik documentary, after I do all that, then I imagine Paula, the one who's doing our documentary, going up and receiving and holding that Academy Award, that Oscar, and thank you, my buddy Erik, and then the red carpet, or just all of a
That
sudden
excitement, that excited feeling that you get.
the excitement she feels in getting the film festival awards and all that kind of stuff. So do that. I think it could help.
Yeah, and Erik also says this is pushing her to dive in more to her creativity. So so don't look at it as like, boy, this isn't working. Look at it, oh wow, I'm getting another opportunity to discover some more about my creativity, because I feel like she's really not dipped into it as deep as it could go to.
Okay. All right, Tammy McGill from Georgia. I would like to see if my husband has anything to say. I cannot remember his name. Tammy, please remind us of his first name and last initial, please. Each time you call the radio show or do the lives. But anyway, can y'all handle that? Husband, don't know. I can't remember. She's called in and been on the lives many times. I just, for some reason, I'm getting old. I can't remember.
Age is just a number. That's what Erik just said.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 70 is the new 30. I get it.
I'm hearing that you need to get out and do more. You need to enjoy life a little bit more is what I was hearing. Like let loose, let go, move, get out there, move around, do things that you enjoy more.
That makes sense with what you're saying, because I saw her smelling flowers, like stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Enjoy life. Pay attention to the little things around you.
Wow. Okay. All right. Baron von Crunch is the name. I always think of Captain Crunch every time. Bob B from Valrico, Florida, chats with us. Erik, could you bring in my spirit guide, George Carlin, to ask him how I can overcome my obstacles in 2024?
Accept them is what I just heard.
Yeah, accept him, but he's funny. And he said, well, where do you want to start?
Yeah. This big long list falls down and rolls.
I heard tackle him. I heard tackle him. Just tackle them one by one. Just tackle them.
You guys check out the interview we did a long time ago on George. It's really funny.
Also, I have a sense with Bob that when he gets going and he makes a decision, he can really get some stuff done. It feels like that. So bring that type of energy to what you need to overcome.
Awesome. All right. Ben M in Queenstown, New Zealand. Any advice on what to do when my current job ends in April?
Well, I heard.
There goes, get another one. Sorry.
I heard, take a deep breath and relax for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I just don't feel like, because I just don't feel like you'll be unemployed long. So you don't want to waste. You don't want to waste your days off. So enjoy them and just. Like someone said, regroup. Yeah, take that time for that, because I just feel it's short-lived.
All right, good.
Agreed.
Any hobbies that should he find some sort of hobby?
Just kind of
Of
enjoy
course.
your downtime, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do anything you feel like doing. And I
Meditation
also
with
feel like-
Insight Timer. I sound like a. I swear to
That's
God, they're not a
always good.
sponsor. Okay.
That's so good. But I keep getting like somebody's going to call him for a job. Like it's like somebody knows him or something's going to
Anybody
call
else
him.
feeling like he might be like going someplace else for the next job? Like there'll be some
Travel.
or it'll be some
Yeah, like
place else.
travel,
Yeah.
some type of travel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Like
but
this
it's
is
also,
not
like-
this is not a person who's getting ready to retire in April.
Okay.
Correct? Like that's not what this is. And if it is,
No, it doesn't feel like that.
you won't be without work. If
Yeah.
that's the case, there'll be another job. But I feel like it could be travel or moving for the other job.
What about Lucas? Will he travel anywhere? There's some project that might happen in Hawaii. Does he have any travel in his future?
I seen it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and
I
I
see
don't
it.
get that. I don't get that all the details have been finalized.
Okay.
And so yeah.
Maybe.
Wow.
Okay.
The decisions are still being made, but I got a pretty good yes on that. Like he'll
Yeah,
be going,
yeah.
being a part of
Yeah,
it.
I don't get a no. I just get like the details are still being worked out and
Yeah.
like to weave him into the details.
All right. Lorraine M. from Wilmington, North Carolina. I broke my elbow back in July.
Oh.
In July.
Mm.
Still in pain. Still can't straighten it. PT has ended. Do you see it getting any better and that I will be able to start work again? Look, send me your x-rays. I want to show my orthopedic son-in-law them and let's see.
Yeah, there needs to be something redone is what I was getting. Some kind of relook, like somebody needs to
All
look
right.
at this and check this out. It's not right. And then there needs to be after this, like some kind of like therapy on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there feels like there's another round of
Something
Therapy,
going,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, just Elisa at atlantiscalar.com. Let me look at your records and stuff. You know, I love doing this. I love being a doctor and I
Yeah.
love the detective work. And you guys, you know, I talked to a lot of you guys before doing the scalar work on you to please send me your records. Let me look at it. Let me make sure that I customize what I do on you. Okay,
Yeah, I think
guys,
definitely.
I think we are going to end off for now. Thank you, everyone. And be sure you hit the
Thank you.
notification bell. Check out all these lovely
Thank you.
so much to offer.
Thanks,
I love
everyone.
you all. Eric, I
Good
love you.
to see y'all.
Good to see you
too. Bye,
guys.
thank you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm hearing it like a jump. He's jumping. I love you.
I love you more, sweetheart.
Can I
miss
say something
you.
really quick? Can I
Yeah.
say something really quick? Next week is my 6-year anniversary with channeling Erik.
God,
Yay!
that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm
So
so
lucky
excited.
to have,
Yay!
so lucky to have you. We're so
Awesome.
lucky to have all of you guys. I love you like my daughters.
Oh, I love
We
you.
feel
I
that.
love you
you.
too.
We love you too.
All right.
You
Take
too.
care,
Big hug.
guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.